I'm Dr. Leanne Brady, and in this video, we're going to discuss taking a putty wash diagnostic impression. Diagnostic impressions are used for things like Invisalign records, to do diagnostic mounted models for a wax up, for a trial equilibration, and a putty wash impression is one of the easiest ways to get something that you can pour multiple sets of models from. So the first step is going to be to fit the tray. So we're just using a disposable plastic tray, and I'm trying it in the mouth, feeling to make sure that the second and or third molars are fully covered, and wiggling to make sure I have several millimeters, 3 to 4 millimeters of room around all of the flanges of the tray so that I don't bump into teeth. I'm now using virtual putty, which is a material from Ivoclar, and I've basically taken equal quantities of the base and the catalyst, and I'm mixing that putty. And so as you see me doing this in the palm of my hand with my thumb, is actually for me the most predictable way to mix this. And how long am I going to mix? Until I see no streaks of either white or blue, and the material is now one homogeneous color. That tells me that I will not have portions of the material that are setting at different rates than others. You have I'm using the fast set material, and you still have adequate mixing time to use this material. Next, I'm going to load it in the tray. You can use a tray adhesive if you prefer. Using my finger, I'm going to actually shape the well where the teeth would go and remove any excess that's out over the back of the tray. I'm now going to seat the tray, back teeth first, and then roll to the anterior, which is how all impressions should be seated. Applying firm pressure and then making sure that I pick the patient's lips up. I'm now going to wiggle pretty vigorously up and down and right and left. I'm trying to make excess space on the inside of that putty, and no, it is not cured. I'm now taking the light body material from the same virtual impression material. I've got the tip cut off so that I get really rapid flow of this material, and I'm filling up the well where the impression of the teeth was in the putty. I'm going to reseat the impression, again back first, rolling to the front, and now it should actually just seat perfectly where it was before in the vestibule. Now all I have to do is wait for the material to set. Once the material has reached a full set, and I actually set a timer, I'm going to go to the back, have the patient close a little bit, and pop down at the back on both sides until I hear the suction release. And once I hear that, then the impression will just slide right off of those front teeth. And now we've got a highly accurate putty wash diagnostic impression. In order to take this impression successfully, it also helps to have the teeth be thoroughly dried before you apply the material. We can do that still as a single person impression technique, or you can do it with 2 people with an assistant.